Hello and welcome. I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Wednesday edition, I should say Ash Wednesday edition of Rasaji Speaks. I'm so excited that you're with us today. This begins Catholic Christians and other Christians around the world that believe in the pathway of the Christ or the path of the cross, Lenten season. Let's see what Webster says about the Lenten season, right? For Catholics, Lent is a 40-day period of preparation for Easter that involves prayer, fasting, and almsgiving. It's a time of penance and renewal that lets us up to the celebration of Christ's suffering, death, and his resurrection, right? Different believers practice the intentional spiritual disciplines. Seeking the Lord holds deep spiritual significance. During Lent, Christians often engage in various spiritual practice to deepen their faith and draw closer to God. Common spiritual disciplines people engage in include fasting, praying, repentance, and acts of generosity. Indulgence as spiritual discipline. For these practices help people prepare their hearts, their minds to fully recognize the spiritual significance of Good Friday and Easter Sunday. What is the purpose of Lent? The primary purpose of Lent is to prepare Christians for the celebration of Easter, the reasons of hope and faith for the Christians practicing spiritual disciplines. There are no strict rules during Lent, but Lent is a lot about letting go, about releasing, right? And letting go. So I want you to think about the next 40 days, beginning today, is that you have over 2 billion people on the planet, a good million trying to get in and trying to get out, about 2.2 billion people who are totally impacted by releasing and letting go. During the next 40 days, what can you let go of? Shall it be ego? Shall it be your attitude towards certain people? Your attitude towards yourself? What will you give up for Lent, as the Catholics always say, right? Maybe we'll be a nicer person. Maybe at the core of who we get, we'll do something we've never had before. Maybe we'll share something with someone we never had before. Maybe we'll give alms in a degree never before because now we believe in its blessing. Give what you want. Have you ever challenged yourself to give a little bit more because you wanted to challenge your faith? This is big during Lent. Where is your faith? Prove your faith, right? That's right. What about your effort, right? Is it time to teach a few more Tai Chi Gung classes than you ever have before? Is it time to be part of a wellness center, one of the Circle of Chi wellness centers? Is it time? Is it time to start your feng shui envelopes? Is it beyond time? You say, well, I borrowed for them. Well, is it time to pay them back? Your envelopes, right? Can imagine that you had envelopes to borrow from. People don't sometimes think about that aspect. They only think about the negative aspect that they took from the root of their tree. Start another root, grow another tree. Start again, according to the Buddha, is the first stage of enlightenment, to begin again, to renew. St. Paul says in Hebrews, though we should fall short of the good word to come, if we shall, let us renew unto repentance. If you've been looking at our Circle of Chi group, if you've been looking at our Tai Chi Gung classes and thinking, how should I start and begin? Well, go to the circleofchi.com, use the link of whoever sent you there, and start the 45-day renewal for $4.95 US dollars. $4, right? It's hard to get a cup of coffee today for $4.95. You know what I mean? It is hard to do that. And then it's gone. But this lingers on for 45 days, right? For 45 days, you get a course that most people today say it's worth $200 to $300. Why is Lama Ji and the Circle of Chi giving away this course? We want you to have the best chance for renewal and transformation. What a great time to give a gift of a renewal to a family or friend. What a great time to begin and start your renewal, riding the wave of 2 billion believing Christians that this stood for everything. This represents in the Catholic Church what they referred to as the stations of the cross, the different stations of where Jesus took the cross and he said, take up your cross and follow me. Where will we follow him? Hopefully, we'll all follow him to Easter, because after Easter, according to the Lamasery in Tibet and Darchen Tibet, becomes the greatest of Jesus's teachings, the most significant. Maybe it's time for you to get some mala garlands, of which the rosary beads themselves came from. Maybe there's a reason that ancient city yoga marlins are 108 and Catholic rosaries are 54, exactly half. You think that's by accident? Not in your dreams. But as we say in Tibet, Baraka Bashai, may the blessings be to you and to your glorious family. We'll see you tomorrow on Thursday's edition of Rasaji Speaks and the second day of Lent. God bless you and God bless your family. Bye-bye.